And I think we are live. Hi guys, I am here. I am here. See, look, it moves. I am here. I had to actually. Here's the thing. It had been so many weeks, 4 weeks, I think it was, since I last played Prey. I decided to log into the game rather than sitting on the menu to remind myself where I'd left off and what I was doing. But so yeah, we'll just sit on the menu for a few minutes. Sorry about the silence. But don't worry, I'll keep talking. Because that's why we're here, isn't it? You're here to listen to my complete and total inane babble. Okay. So yeah, we'll give people 5 minutes to come rolling in. And we'll see what's what. Fingers crossed, anyway. I tell you what, it is bloody cold here today. I am actually quite chilly. It's like the first day I can say with like some certainty it's cold. Like we had such a scorching hot summer, like 2 months of constant like 30 degrees, sunshine. I know I've already talked about this on the stream, but sod it, I need to kill 5 minutes. So like, really good weather, really, to be honest, almost too good weather, the kind of thing where it's like, well, I like this weather, but I like this weather for about a week, and then something cooler, and then you can bring it back for another week, and then another week of coolness. But no, just 2 straight months of constant bloody heat. It was okay, but it did get a bit unbearable towards the end, and now it has finally just decided to flip the switch, and now it's gone cold. And it was weird, because a couple of days ago, we had, like, storms. We had like a proper storm came in, like gale force winds, horrible rain. But despite that, it was actually really warm. It was like surprisingly warm outside. So, that's the thing. But now, no, it's decided, the storm is gone, and in its wake, cold. Shouldn't be too much of a problem, I hope. Fingers crossed. See, look, it does work. Oh, apparently there's a dead turret there. Yeah, so, like I said, I had to remind myself of where the bloody hell I left off. We still got all that. Whoa, I fell. So, yeah, we were in the guts. I'd gone flying around the guts. Because I'd gone looking for... Where was it? I can't even remember where the hell it was. And I think it was up here, actually. I think it was... Yeah, there. It was that. That's what I'd been looking for. Oh, okay. I thought I'd already done that. No, we want that. So now we check my objectives. The treasure hunt. Yeah, so it was Stabfellow's map was the one I didn't have. And if we check it, this, although it's hard to tell from looking at it, was in the crew quarters. So I gotta go back to the crew quarters at some point. But there's actually another reason I can return to the crew quarters. So I want to start that quest, then go for the crew quarters and do 2 in 1. So that was that. And if we check the station map, I'm pretty sure I was going into the shuttle bay. I was going to wander around the shuttle bay, pick up a bunch of items, because there's no real objectives in the shuttle bay, save for one of the game endings. Spoiler alert. So I wanted to do that, just for general exploration, see some good stuff. I'm pretty sure there's a quest I can get in there as well. It's a small timed quest, but it's not that hard, so I could do that real easy. And then that unlocks all the things. And my main objective, I've got to fabricate my arming key and get Alex's arming key in the Arboretum. Yeah, so I'm not 100% sure. I may actually finish the game today. It depends how long all the wandering takes. Excuse me. So we'll see what happens. And we got to do the Telesmug. Oh yeah, Telesmuggling. I forgot about that. Find 4 more drop points. I need to remember where those are. I can't remember off the top of my head. I know there's 2 in the lobby. I'll be going there soon enough. I got the one in the Arboretum. So where were the other 2? Is there one in the crew quarters? It's probably one in the crew quarters. Let me look that up real quick. Just so I don't waste too much time. Just please give me a plain, simple text guide. I don't need lots of images. I don't need... Where are they? So there's one in the Arboretum. There's one in the lobby. There's another one in the lobby. In the hardware lab. Oh, yes, there is in the hardware labs. And in the cargo bay. Oh, did I miss one in the cargo bay? Oh, I can always go back down there. Okay, that's easy. Yeah, I can do that. So hardware labs and cargo bay. Well, the one in the hardware labs I can get to from the lobby. The cargo bay is a little more out of my way, but I can probably pull that off. Because if we check the map, see, to get to the cargo bay, I see technically. See, I was just in the cargo bay in the last episode, so that's a bit annoying. But I can go down to life support and into the cargo bay from there, or maybe I can get into it from the outside. Actually, if I get into it from the outside, I'm gonna have to leave. I can go out through the shuttle bay, nip into the cargo bay, do that, then go back out. So I don't know. I'll work something out. I'll oh, excuse me. Ugh, just like that today. Right, let's get going. Let's not prevaricate any longer, and let's see if I can actually pull this off. Fingers crossed. I mean, you know, always hopeful. Just sort of give you elevator music while we're waiting, you know. There it goes. Finally, God. This is the thing. It's a great thing when you've got asthma and your medication works like for 99% of everything.
Please seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
Yeah, for some reason there's no... Huh. Okay. Yeah, for some reason there's no atmosphere in here, and it gets like just magically fixed at a later point. And I'm not sure why. Right. Now I need to remember where everything is. Because there are some things that are a little dangerous to get around here. Can we open up this? Or is it open from the other side? Sure, I can open up one of these. Or is it just climbing? Ah, there we go. It is open. See, I was right. But there's a person in here, and they're dead. Come on. Nice. Probably didn't need it. I can't even remember. I genuinely cannot remember where I was or wasn't. That's a problem, but that'll be a problem for later. Now, as you can imagine, I want to get to the body, but there's radiation stuff down there. Let's make it nice and quick. Quick, run!
Radiation poisoning detected. Seek medical attention.
That's easy. Right, okay, we got... Where are my red pills? Nope, that's the wrong button. Ah, the lovely green glow of anti-radiation pills. Which sounds kind of almost incorrect when you actually say it like that, doesn't it? Wait, green radiation, anti-radiation pills? That doesn't make sense. But it does in the context of this game. Anyway, that's the airlock unlocked. So that's good news. As you can probably see, there's one of those telepath thingies up there. Can I whack you with this? Hi! Explode. Nice. Good. Well, that got rid of the really big problem in this area. Sweet. Because I'd rather not get damaged, because if there's no oxygen here, I can technically run out of oxygen if my suit gets damaged. It shouldn't be an issue, really, but always want to be on the safe side, of course. That's that when I need it. Now, where did all the goo? There
Warning,
you are.
air supply system malfunction. Please evacuate until repairs can be made by an engineer or an operator.
No, I don't think that's going to work very well. Go in there in just a moment. Keep wandering around. There's one. We had a Voltic Phantom there? What was that? Oh, he's in there. Yeah, probably. Sounds about right. Hi. No matching key card. Oh no. I can't get in there. Oh no. I'll be fine. Yeah, okay, let's keep wandering and keep exploring and keep picking up all the good stuff. Oh no, a dead body. Oh look, now I have a key card. I don't think that's the right one. Right in my office when I heard you screaming. They didn't make it. I think that's a fair assessment. They just didn't make it. Very few people actually made it. So let's see.
Warning,
Nope.
oxygen levels critical. Please seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
It is kind of funny that despite the fact you can go to oxygen generation, but you cannot fix this place, and I've never quite worked out why. Not hard. You know, I've tried to see, oh, can you fix it? But as best of my knowledge, I don't think you can. Unless there's some trick I'm missing and just totally not aware of. Nope, that's empty. Take one of those. A neuromod. Always welcome. Oh, he's making duplicate items. Stop, the fabricator is not a toy. Materials are not unlimited. Yeah, that's one of the problems. Doesn't matter how much you can recycle, nothing lasts forever. Now. Stuff. Yep, I know. I want this. Good. Actually, were there anything in there? Nope, nothing at all. Alright, let's keep going.
Warning, oxygen levels critical. Please seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
You missed. I, on the other hand, did not. Whoa, hi. Oh, critical attack. That worked. That worked surprisingly well. Come on. Pick up the ammo now. There we go. I'm okay. Just slowly choking to death. Don't worry about it. I think we've got everything in here. Yay, let's go. Okay then, right. Let's take the stairs. That's right, they're on the other side. Did I miss one of the... I did. So I got all of them. Bonk. There we go. You don't want any of that. How did I miss you? Honestly. You just leave stuff lying around for any old person to come and pick
Warning,
up.
oxygen
And
levels
then they completely
critical.
miss it.
Please seek a breathing apparatus.
I can hack into this. Oh wait, I missed one of the things in the other room, didn't I? Oops. Yep, we go. Haha. Hacking. Escape. Launch. And pod repairs. Nothing too vital. I missed one of the computers in here. 1 second. It may have vital information. Probably not. It has a utility. Activate the graph shafts. Actually, that is important. A couple of emails, get your shift together, and help. Nothing too much. Still, the graph shaft is working now. That'll come in handy when running around here later on. I'll leave it for now. want to keep exploring on the ground floor and then slowly work my way up. Don't forget though, this is the shuttle bay, obviously. So when people arrive on Talos, this is what they see, and you'll see where they appear in a bit. So, okay, so we'll keep going. Up, 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 up. Ooh, toolbox. Okay, we got you. Oop. Giant asshole. Plugged. I'm such a nice person, getting rid of all the fire and, you know, dealing out some of my own. It's so nice. Activates these grav shafts too, believe it or not. We got the key card for that? We do! Yay! And another dead body, a neuromod, and a shotgun. That's nice. Survivor's account. Let's get into the computer. Dunk. Alright, so first we want the map. Always map. And emails? Help! We're trapped and slowly suffocating. This is not a good situation. Anyway, let's keep going. So yeah, this is usually what happens is this is the first thing they sort of see, which is why it's all nice and lovely. And look, TranStar.
Warning. Air supply system malfunction.
I know.
Please evacuate until repairs can be made by an engineer or an operator.
Just rob everybody's luggage. Because why not? And in. Just pick all the flowers as well, as much as anything else. This is the thing, when you're like someone who has to hoard everything in these games, it can take so long just to get through one level. Because you've got to pick everything apart. Like literally, gotta pick everything up. Gotta pick everything, gotta gather everything. Gotta check every bathroom. No, I think we're alright. Yep, we're good. Just double check it. I couldn't remember if I got the greater mimic scanner. Probably. I should have by now. Nope, nothing in there. What the?
Warning. Oxygen levels critical.
Oi.
Please seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
That would have worked if I'd pressed the right bleeding button to equip my scanner. But I didn't. More pity me, I suppose. Nope, toilets are empty. That's fine, I suppose. Get a teensy weensy little bit of health doing that. Because why the hell not? I like how there's got a fire here. Here's the thing though. If this place isn't supposed to have any oxygen, how is that working? Doesn't make any sense. I suppose it could just be a low oxygen environment, but here's the thing. When the oxygen gets turned on later, that stays at the same level of brightness, so it doesn't really work. Pick this, move you out of the way. Booze.
Warning. Air supply system malfunction. Please evacuate until repairs can be made by an engineer or an operator.
Sure, there's more of them in here. Nope, apparently not. What? Thought I scanned you. Well, I guess not. Bloody mimics. Oh well. Nope.
Mr. Yu, this is Eddie Voss. I work down in cargo. The fact is, we've been stealing from you, sir. It started small, just, moving harmless contraband on and off the station. Pharmas, food not on the safe list. I don't know, maybe you don't pay your tax and hardware enough, but, Lily got ambitious after a while. Started stealing neuromods, fabrication plans, selling them to TranStar rivals. Yeah. Sit on that for a sec, Mr. Yu. Chasma's got our IP now.
Warning.
Lily made me modify some of the old alarm panels around Talos so, we could use them as dead drops. I'm certain a few of them still have company property. 3 taps of the wrench will pop it open. Anyway, I just wanted to say, I never meant for things to get out of hand. It just, took on a life of its own. But I'd like to make it right, any way I can. That's all.
Of course, that's the other way you can get the Talos smuggling ring thingamajiggy. No? Okay. Oh, whatever. Another neuromod. Fabrication plan. Ooh, super repair kit. That'll come in handy. If I didn't have that already, I've honestly no idea at this point. Ooh. I didn't think there was anything up here. No, nothing at all. Nothing at all. Which
Warning. Oxygen levels
makes
critical.
you wonder why the hell it's
Please
even there,
seek a
but whatever.
breathing apparatus immediately.
Right, let's keep going. So we've got this route now. How's my inventory looking? Almost full. But we'll be heading back down there in a minute anyway. We got shit to do.
Hello? Is someone... I'm in the escape pod with Emanuela de Silva. We're stuck in the launch tube. The hatch on the outside is supposed to blow when the pod launch initiates, but... I guess the bolt's misfired. Could you help us out? You'd have to EVA to get the hatch off from the outside. I know it's a lot to ask. I don't know what else to do. Sit here and starve, I guess. There's an override switch behind the panel to force a pod launch. But don't hit that until the outside hatch is off. We'd be blown to bits.
Yay. See, I told you there was something you need to do.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it.
Send an operator.
That's what I'm doing, Niels. It's not responding. None of them are. Shit.
Was it those things? Did they shut the air off?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter though, right? I mean, it should be hours before we run out.
No, Niels. The system is working in reverse. It's pulling oxygen out of the air. We've got 10 minutes. Tops.
What? But...
Sounds good, huh? Not really. Apparently we got some more of these.
Frank, you in there, man? What's wrong with these pods?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? It's your job to know, damn it. You inspected them, right?
Yes.
Then why the hell
Mind jack.
was the launch sequence doing jack shit?
I don't know, Drew. I'm sorry.
What about your pod? Open up.
I can't do that.
What are you talking about?
Bolts in the outside hatch misfired. We're stuck in the launch tube.
Ugh, you didn't wait for anyone else, you son of a bitch. I hope you starve to death in there.
Come on. Try that again. It's really tricky to slip in here.
Warning. Oxygen levels critical. Please seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
Sweet. Of course, getting back out is equally tricky. Come on. Actually, if I go there and I drop something really small, what's very small? Easy to control. I drop an apple. Things I go through just to get a bit of extra loot. Oh dear. Come on. Come on, get through there. Oh, that's not working right, is it? Yep. Come on. This could be a problem. I may have gotten myself slightly stuck. Hang on. I should be able to get the heck out of here. Come on. If you can get out, I can get out. Get through there. Damn it, when was the last time I... Where did you save it? Damn it. Probably have to use like telekinesis to get it out of there or something. I never tried getting in before. My mistake. I did that.
Doesn't matter though, right? I mean, should be hours before we run out.
No, Niels. The system is working in reverse. It's pulling oxygen out of the air. We've got 10 minutes. Tops.
What? But...
Right, let's try it all again.
Frank, you in there, man? What's wrong with these pods?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? It's your job to know, damn it. You inspected them, right?
Yes.
Then why the hell is the launch sequence doing jack shit?
I don't know, Drip.
Right,
Sorry.
let's
What about
check
your pod?
normal.
Open up.
I can't do that.
What are you talking about?
Bolts in the outside hatch misfired. We're stuck in the launch tube.
Ugh! You didn't wait for anyone else, you son of a bitch! I hope you starve to death in there!
That's the one. So we'll get that. I've got a lot of neuromods. I should spend some of these. Bigger side pool might be nice. Nice. Okay. I don't think I need that. A couple more of the Typhon ones could be fun. I get the regen ones. That'll save me even less time. I get to finish off the mimic ones. That'll be good. We could get... What else could we get? We get the shortened night. Oh, more research? Oh, damn it. Well, we can move towards that one. That's cool. Okay, then. So if we stand... Is it really? Where is it hunting me?
Morgan, that massive Typhon appeared shortly
We want...
after you installed alien neuromods. You're being hunted. I warned you.
Yeah. Come on. Can I even get in there?
Warning, air supply system malfunction. Please evacuate until repairs can be made by an engineer or an operator.
I'm determined to get those bleeding items in there. I'm gonna do this. Come on. Just pick the bloody thing up. Pick it up. Thank you. Dear God. Probably not even bloody worth it. Right. So apparently the nightmare is hunting me, but fortunately I can probably deal with that. I don't know where it is or where it's hunting me, but it doesn't matter because I am now hunting him.
Warning, oxygen levels critical. Please seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
There you are.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Damn it.
Warning. Suit integrity damaged.
Just kill that bloody thing already. There it goes. Great. Okay. Right, so we've got broken bone. Where's my coagulation gel, skin graft, repair, and my suit repair kits, spare parts, suit integrity, up my health. Some of those, and where's my... There. Ah, we're all back safe and sound. So where in the heck were you? Because I need to gather up the materials. Ah, there you are. Sweet. So is that everything? I think I've been everywhere on this level now. So we got all that. Oh no, I haven't quite gone up to the 3rd level yet. Let me just drop off this. That ought to do it. Okay, so we've got 2 more spaces. So we'll quickly finish off checking the 3rd floor of this. Actually, we'll go back up. We'll go back up here. Whoop. Nice. So yeah, the nightmare tends to
Warning,
spawn...
oxygen levels critical. Please seek a breathing
Shut up.
apparatus immediately.
Whenever you install Typhon-based neuromods. From what I can work out, it's kind of a consequence of that. Sort of.
Morgan, that satellite you fixed, I think we can use it to get that Typhon nightmare that's hunting you off your back. I'm sending you 2 activation signals. The first will direct the Typhon away from you. The second will bring it down on you. Use your transcribe messaging system to fire them off.
Yep. That's why I did that thing earlier. But that was so many episodes ago, I don't remember actually doing it. But there you go. So you get an entirely optional mission. You don't have to use it. But if the nightmare shows up and you're like, oh, I can't be asked to deal with this. Get through the... Thank you. You know, like, you know, oh, I don't want to have to deal with this. You can use the thing to get rid of it. Or if you're like, hey, I want to fight the nightmare. I need to scan it. Or I need to, you know, do something about it. You know, maybe I need some materials from it or something like that. Then you can do that. If that's what you're so inclined to do. You know, it's entirely up to you. Of course, that's only if you put that antenna on the satellite that's currently zipping its way around Talos. Whoop. 3 more emails. Cut off. Restock. Windows. Doom, 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 doom.
Warning, air supply system
Flight
malfunction.
control.
Please evacuate until repairs can be made by an
Oh dear. See, that one brings it in, and this one sends it away. See, it's gone. Just like that. Isn't it amazing?
Niels, where are you?
Escape pods. Can you get to us?
No. We cut the power to the lifts to keep those damn things from getting up to the control room.
Well, we're all stuck here anyway. We can't get these pods open.
I don't understand.
I'll keep spamming the security computers with help requests. Maybe someone will notice eventually.
Yeah, maybe.
Remember though, the escape pods aren't real. They're not supposed to work. It was all an illusion. Right. So, following on from that, polish off. Is there anything in here? A few things. Really? Huh. You genuinely surprised me. So there's nothing in there that I can't like sort out. I'll tell you what, we'll just delete a couple of things and then just pop you in there. That'd be
Warning,
that'll work.
Oxygen levels critical. Please seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
Right, now we can zip outside. We can blow the hatch. If I'm lucky, if I'm very lucky, I might just swing into. If I can go into. Yeah. So I'll blow the hatches. Well, I won't blow the hatch. I'll blow the locks on the hatch. Then I will. I'll go into the shuttle bay, grab the thing that I missed. Or did I pick that up? Maybe I did pick that up. I don't know. I'll have to check. I will actually have to go in there and check. Although I feel like I did pick that one up. I feel like I did. Oh well. Great. I have to kill this bastard first. Gotcha. Come here, you. I want your loot. Nope, that's too fast. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Come here. Come here. There we go. Alright, what's this hatch? I think I should probably just get myself a hit. Come on. Thank you. Right, the hull breach in the cargo bay is down there. If it wasn't the cargo bay, then where the hell was it though? That's the question I'm thinking right now. See? Ah, shit, really? Bugger this. I'm gonna run for it. Confirmed. Sweet. Well, it does mean I'm going to have to piss it off when I go back out there later, but, well, that's a problem for future me. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's get this over with. Oh, really going for it today. Let's do this. Ah, ooh, ooh. Well, at least they're still keeping this place relatively secure. Memory serves. It's up here.
They just kept coming.
Thanks for getting to Mika.
Run out of bullets.
I doubt any of us could have done it.
So I
Even
did open
Elazar.
that one up. Huh. Well, then which one am I missing?
Typhon material inconclusive.
Okay. Like I said, I don't want to keep you guys waiting forever. Let me look this up real quick. I didn't remember it saying any of the others there. So hang on. So we got the one in the Arboretum, obviously. Oh, there's one in the crew quarters. I missed that when I was reading through it earlier. There we go, crew quarters. Okay, well I gotta go to the crew quarters later on anyway, so that's fine. Come on, I just want to get up there. Whee! Okay, so crew quarters. Crew quarters. So one in the crew quarters, two in there, one in the hardware labs. I can do all of that. I know I can.
Microgravity detected. Typhon contaminant found. Warning. Hemorrhage detected. Seek medical attention.
What do you mean hemorrhage? Now where the hell am I going? That way. There we go. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Hemorrhage. Great. What am I looking for? Dermal web. There. How the hell he managed to hemorrhage me? I have no idea. I've already found that corpse. I found that box? Looks like it. Hard to tell from this distance, but I think it's open. Anyway, in we go. Okay, so I'm running the path I've got to go through in my head. So we go to the lobby. We get the two in the lobby. We talk to what's his name up in my office. Shouldn't Ilyushin have been up there by now? Maybe, maybe not. I can't remember if she got there or not. So he goes to the lobby, go to the office, go to the hardware labs real quick, pop into there, then come back out, go up to the crew quarters, go to crew quarters, and then we should be done. Because there's three things I gotta go to the crew quarters for. Yay. Anyway, we just need to finish off this shuttle thing. We'll let them go off into the ether. I think that does it.
Escape pod launch in 10, 9, 8.
I've always wondered, I'm pretty sure you can actually launch it off without hitting the bolts first. So it's like they just crash. And I think that's why you get such a long countdown.
Warning, air supply system malfunction. Please evacuate until repairs can be
Thanks,
made.
Morgan. Means a lot to me that you did all that, despite Frank. I'm transmitting the location of something that could help. I couldn't get it off the station, but maybe it can help you.
Yay. And you get rewarded for it. Which is always nice. Of course, if you've played the game before, you can actually get the reward before she tells you where it is. But, like I said, I always wanted to play it, like, legit. It's kind of a shame I wasn't streaming back when this first came out, because I feel like it would have been a good game to stream. But I got a couple of games I haven't played yet. I'm thinking, yeah, that'd be a good game to stream. It might be a good game to screen too, I don't know. There we go. Where are you? There you are. Sweet neuromods. Right, so I think that's everything. I think we're done here for now. I think. I don't know. I can always pop
Warning,
back if needs
air
be.
supply
I'm
system
pretty
malfunction.
sure
Please evacuate
been
until
everywhere,
repairs can
done
be made by an
everything.
engineer or an operator.
Alright, yeah. Back into the lobby. Ignore my knuckles cracking. Happens all the time. Come on. Let's go. As you can see, the coral stuff is spreading rapidly throughout the entire station. This is not a good thing. Anyway, first one is right here. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Of course, if you're playing this game having already done it, then you can actually just get these right off the bat, right at the beginning. And here's the other one. 1, 2, and 3. Ding, ding, ding. I could have gotten them right at the beginning of the game, but I specifically decided not to. As I said, I wanted to try to, maybe not pretend like I hadn't played it before, but to play it in a way as to pretend. Oh, boy.
Damage detected. Seek medical attention.
Yeah, I forgot about that. What's the best way to deal with that? Hey, look, I leave bloody footprints. That's cool. Well, apparently I'm hemorrhaging, so that yay for that. That's because I didn't hack this one earlier, because I was an idiot. Or maybe I didn't have the right hacking abilities back when I came here, which is far more likely.
Structural upgrades detected.
Yay. Okay. Ah.
Tell me again how the decompression happened. Morgan, hope you don't mind.
Hi.
I was using your workstation.
I found the right materials for the glue gun as well. Was able to make several canisters.
I also found some food on the way up. Left it on the desk. Don't worry, they're alien-proof. I checked them, no twitching. To be sure, I let Igwe sample them first.
Pardon me?
I'm joking, Igwe. I wouldn't willingly expose you to aliens. Or anyone else. That would be inhuman.
Can't we all just get along? Right.
I never told you why I altered my medical records. I know you were so sure when you were lecturing me, Morgan, saying I was selfish and... My father, he was imprisoned for questioning the Soviet intervention in India. Many prisoners are lost in Siberian labor camps, but my father vanished. The only thing I knew for certain was Transtar was recruiting volunteers from those labor camps. I came here because of you and Alex and your experiments. To find him, and now I know he was here. I noticed on your computer. You found a set of names and ID numbers from Psychotronics, from Dr. Gallegos. The Russian volunteers were never referenced by name, but I was able to match an ID to my father. We can pull up his records, archived experiment logs. I've already asked a great deal of you, but if you could find that archive in deep storage, I'll finally know what happened to my father. His name was Yuri Andronov, V01065532.
Yay, new quest time. And let's talk to him too.
This is certainly better than the cargo crate, but I suspect we are still trapped.
Morgan.
Come on.
I wish I could make my way to my quarters. I have some personal effects I'd rather not leave behind.
Isn't there a...
I know Alex. He always has...
Was there? Or have I already got that objective? No, I haven't.
Plan. He must. I hope you don't mind if I use your fabricator. I'd like to help.
I guess he doesn't just get... Maybe he just randomly gives it to you when you're wandering around. That is entirely possible. I can't remember. Let's make a couple of these. I feel like I'm a bit low on them. Actually, how low am I? So I need 3 of those. So I need 3 of them. Nice. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So Skelly Repair Kit and Derma Web. Skelly Repair is 3. Derma Web is 2. Nice. You mind? Oi.
Is this a joke?
Nope, no joke. It's very real. Okay, we're done with skin graft is 2. You are really in the way,
You
know?
really need to organize your tools better. I would hate to see your living quarters.
It's not that different, trust me. I've already been there.
I've been trying to see what I can access from here, but most of the systems are locked down.
Makes sense. You're all supposed to be dead already. Never trusted anyone. Really didn't.
I've opened
So the only one I don't have is a...
that consciousness is more like
Morgan,
music.
the coral is spreading to other parts of the station.
I
I doubt the
noticed.
Typhon are just going to keep building it indefinitely. It must have some end purpose.
Why Russia? Why Russian volunteers?
Well, the Russian penal system is quite unforgiving, and their alliance with the Transdai interest economically coincided. It was Catherine Yu's idea. Their mother and Alex saw the advantage.
Yay. Human experiments. Isn't it all fun? Appears to be a terminal over here for some reason. I'm not sure why. Well, that worked. I seem to think there's a terminal over here. I can't remember what that terminal is. But we'll go and check anyway. Why not? So much loading. Come on. Here we go. Somebody seemed to think... That's deep storage. Something about a terminal here. Don't know why he was specifically telling me to come here, but I know where I've got to go. I don't run into anything. Too bad, anyway. Who turned off the power? Whose bright ass idea was that? It was probably mine, wasn't it? Let's turn that on. That might help. I forget I've even got this torch half the time. It's not that it's not useful, it's actually very useful, but I still forget that I've got it. Guess you're not going to bother. Right, I need to turn the power back on. Which I'm fairly certain... right there. Funny, I don't remember turning it off. Then it probably wasn't me. Some thing or other probably did it.
Maybe I can help you.
It is quite a wonder, actually, how much of a badass you get to be by the end of this by the end of this game. Come on. One Neuramod. Right, now we can go. Fair enough, everything's on fire. Let's just get out of here before something bad happens. Really bad. Okay, so my next pit stop is what I gotta go up. I gotta go to deep storage. Technically speaking, I have to go to the Arboretum, but I finish off these little side quests first. Because once I talk to Alex, it sort of starts moving me towards endgame. Endgame doesn't officially happen for a little while, but there's a series of events that sort of happen one after another, and they kind of lead into each other. So it's a kind of a direct lead towards endgame. Okay, so we want to go. First, we want to call the elevator. Blue stuff. Don't know why it makes your vision go blue. God, I love that view. Oh, is it here? It's here. Yay. Right, I want to go up. Arboretum. I'm hoping that, what's his name will give me that quest at some point. Because I know he asks for it, but I can't remember when he asks for it. Maybe it's... well, I gotta go into there anyway, so if I'm lucky, maybe he'll just ask me at some point when I'm nearby. Fingers crossed. Alright, so first we'll go into... we'll go to deep storage first. Yeah, we'll go to deep storage first. Then we'll check out the crew quarters. And it's kind of good that I'm getting the treasure map number in the crew quarters last. Because you pick up the treasure in the crew quarters. So it's kind of everything's all coming around in a big circle for me, and that's quite nice. Come on now.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you.
I'm sending you the code to my grav shaft. Assuming it still works.
Good job I spotted him, really. I was like, I forgot about you. Hi. Right. So that leads to the crew quarters. Okay, let's keep going. Keep it moving. Deep storage, I'm pretty sure is down this way. Deep storage again. Most of the areas in this game do have more than one reason for you to go there, so you often have to revisit an area at a later point. Which I think is one of the things that games like the Bioshock series didn't do. They're far more linear in their storytelling, which is fine. Both are good, you know, because like Bioshock, you play through the levels in a very linear order. You can revisit previous levels, but there's not really much point.
Morgan, Dr. Igwe, are you approaching the crew facilities?
Ah, here we go.
If so, this is a sentimental request, but my collection, the gallery of photos the others used to laugh at, each picture is a decryption key to a set of neural data, connectomes, the guests who came to the station. Among them, Leitner, the pianist, is dead now. We can't let those skills be lost. It's all that's left of them. Please, Morgan, if you can, I would be grateful. I'm sending you an audio file that will open this safe in my room. You can play it with your transcribe.
That's the quest I was looking for.
Inspecting.
Morgan, this is Igwe. I stepped out for a moment. Miss Ilyushin's father, Andronov, the cosmonaut, he was here. I know he was. I'm sure there are logs, records in deep storage, but Morgan, you know what happened to him already. You've simply forgotten what you did. Miss Ilyushin, she may not understand. Do what you must. But if the records are gone, or happen to be destroyed due to the station damage, it would be for the best.
That's the key we need in order to get into the his lock. Yeah, anyway, so this is the file, and it's not a very pleasant file, but we're going to listen to it anyway.
Initiating test procedure 29. Variant C, subject V-010655-32.
Subject 32 is in the chamber.
Psychoscopes on, everyone.
Do you have a family?
Prep the Typhon Cacoplasmus.
I have a daughter. They took me from her. I was promised I would see her again. I signed your papers.
Let's stay focused, everyone.
Your family. You must hate them very much to do this. I hear it in your voices.
Track his vitals.
32 is showing signs of distress. Elevated cortisol, heart rate, perspiration. Nothing in the red yet.
Look at me. Look at the man you're killing.
Mimic is in the tube.
Permission to release. Morgan?
What you do kills us both.
Release. Typhon Cacoplasma specimen is in the chamber with subject 32. Subject vital signs are gone.
Make a note. Replication followed the usual pattern. Appears unaffected by the subject's age. Morgan, did you get a good scan?
Yeah. Data looks good. Scrub it and send it out to me as soon as you can. I want a new design on the mimicry connectomes before I dive into the sim again.
So we have a choice to either transfer the audio file so that she can listen to it. We have to actually be there when she does, which makes it relatively uncomfortable. Or we can just delete it and pretend it never happened. I'm playing the good guy here, so transferring. And then it shuts down because apparently we weren't supposed to do that.
Transfer coming in. Downloading now. Morgan, thank you.
Yeah, you won't be thanking me when you listen to it. Oh dear. Let's keep going. Alright, so we can get the heck out of here now. Now we go down to the crew quarters and we do 3 things. Well, technically 4, but 2 of them are connected, so it's technically 3 things, depending on how you want to look at it.
Welcome. Are you here? Maybe I can help you.
In we go. Whee! All the way back here. Yay. Blimey, it's very quiet today. Usually have a couple of people derping around, but apparently not. Zero will probably show up in about 20 minutes. He usually does around 4:30 my time. I can't help living on the other side of the planet to everybody else. Right.
Scanning target typhon material inconclusive. Locking calibration request. Typhon contaminant found.
Success. Right, now if memory serves, the number is in here. There we go. Gotcha. That was a weird sound effect. Okay, so. It is how enemies just, like I said, by the time you get to this point of the game, enemies are so not a problem. Like, it really, really doesn't matter. Right, so the Lightner connectomes are over here. Do one of these. Oh, there it is. You gotta go into your notes, or is it? It's data. No, it would be audio logs. Ah, here we go. Gotcha. Sweet.
The lock was keyed to the first concerto Leitner played. It was the first time Maya heard him, and we were both. I felt small in the light of his skill. I can play it now too, thanks to a neuromod, but only in my head.
You used a guest neuromod.
I copied their neuroscans and hid the data on my transcribe. Fabricated my own mods. I'm not proud of the act. Now, I'm glad I did.
Okay, so that's that. Now, the treasure hunt. As we can see, the digits are 1, 3, 5, and 6. Now that we know that the digits are 1, 3, 5, and 6, we can get the good item from it. Because, like, I think I mentioned this in the last episode, but if because the numbers are always 1, 3, 5, and 6, because they're like printed on the wall, so they're like set in stone. If you try to get it before having actually found all 4 of the items, you will get a dud item that actually gives you negative boosts. But if you get all 4 numbers, which is why I went out of my way to do that, you get something that gives you a bunch of positive boosts, which is really, really good. So 1, 3, 5, and 6. You're not told the order though. So it's 1, 3, 5, and 6. No, that did not work. Okay, 1, 3, 6, and 5. 6 and 5. That did not work. 1, 3, 5, 3, 6. That did not work. 6, 3. Nope. 6, 3, 5. Nope. You literally have to brute force your way into it. Okay. 3, 1, 5, 6. Nope. 6, 5. Nope. 3, 5, 1, 6. Nope. 6, 1. Nope. I'm pretty sure this is indeed randomized, but if I'm wrong, feel free to pull me up on my idiocy. There we go. Sweet loot. Yeah. Whee. Whee. I have loot. I am the glorious quester. Right, so I'll go into my inventory. Check the the suit chipsets. Get it right. The chip boost. Have I already got that one? DFA, falling over damage an ally. Allies would damage them. Use more resistant to environmental hazards that degrade its integrity. That could come in handy. Grants resistance to electrical damage. Swing range of a grenade grants resistance to electrical damage. Can't remember if it's that one or the other one. I can't remember which one it is that actually is the one you want. Okay, so let's look at the ones I want to add. I want to add... I think I've got the grounding resistor one, haven't I? Yeah, okay, I've got the grounding resistor one, so that's fine. Blows that would otherwise kill you, leave you with 1 health instead. 5-second cooldown. Might come in handy, but I don't think it's going to be that important. Pretty sure I've already got that. Yeah, right there. Suit is more resistant. See, that one looks pretty good. And that one looks pretty good. So I'm thinking we need to find 2 that I don't want. Regenerate stamina more quickly. That's useful. Resistance to electrical damage. Increases your movement speed while sneaking. Contributing physical damage. Performance restores some health. Reduces damage taken from laser attacks. That's going to come in handy in a bit, actually. So we can get rid of that one. And we can get rid of that one. So we wanted... Reduce damage taken from laser attacks. Didn't I? Wait, did I unequip that? I thought I had that one equipped. Oh, I didn't have that equipped. Oh, I thought... Yeah, I did. What the hell? I want that. Falling on an enemy, and that one. That's the one. Let's just check the scope chipsets while I'm here. Yep, bunch of those too. Increases weapon damage to marked enemies. Boosts the amount of damage done by electro bursts. Increases critical chance rate when firing the shotgun. Reduces the need to require Psymorph power. What have I actually got? Because I feel like... So I've got Mimic Detection 1. I should have Mimic Detection 3 as well. Definitely want to keep that. Yep, and that. Increase your chance range. I can put the wrench. I don't use that one very much. Increases max cycle by 50. Increases cooldown side powers. Oh, that explains why I didn't get fear when I was blasting at the thing. Ah, I'm glad I got that. Boost increases weapon damage to marked enemies. You see, that one could come in handy. But then I almost never do that. Now let's just stick with what I got. Might as well. Right, so. Was there something else I needed to do here? Oh yes, I needed to get the last. Where are you? I've gone completely the wrong way, but fuck it, I'm here now. Where are you? Good enough. Right, I went the wrong way. That was my fault. Okay, so we're going to... Is it over here? I feel like it's over here somewhere. Hi. Whoa, where did you come from? It's around here somewhere. Aha! A whap, and a whap. Quest complete. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so I think we're kind of done here.
Scanning target error. Inside.
So we're in the Arboretum, so we're going to go back down to the lobby and do the whole uncomfortable thing. Well, we got to deal with Ilyushin and her deceased father. That's not going to be fun. And we've also got to give, what's his name, Leitner's connectomes. So we'll do that too. Shouldn't take me too long to get down there, hopefully. Gotcha. Sweet. I'm almost out of ammo for this bad boy. I should craft some. I will. Then I think I've got all my objectives aside from a few miscellaneous ones I can't complete. Yay! And then I can start making moves towards the end of the game. Yeah, it's funny, when I sat down to make like thumbnails for these videos when they go up on YouTube, I made 5. I didn't know I was going to need 5, but I made 5, and this is the 5th episode, so that might actually work out. I have no idea what I'm going to replace this with. Actually, that's not true. I have an idea of something I want to replace this with, but it's a game I don't actually own at this exact moment. So it's like... Well, I could go out of my way to buy it. Or I could play something I've already got. Because, I mean, there are plenty of games I've already got. But, I don't know. I'll think about it. I've got a couple of weeks, because next week will be back to Spookies. Right, let's go.
Privyet, Morgan.
I haven't had much success in calling up more fabrication plans, but I did have a design for a psychoscope chipset I've been tinkering with. I'd be honored if you found some use for it. Thank you. It's a strange feeling. I hold Leitner's gift to the world in my hands. He will live on.
Yes.
I wish my wife could have heard him play again. That was brave of you. To recover the connectomes for me, I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I appreciate all you and TranStar have done for me.
I don't appreciate it too much. Otherwise it gets a bit creepy. Actually, that's a fair point. I haven't... That's good. 78, 66, anything less than 50? Not at this juncture. Good, 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 good. So that's that. You're full, you're almost full, you're not at all full. Full, nothing. Okay, so we'll finish your upgrades, I guess. And And we'll drop a few more in here. Sweet. Not that it's really necessary by at this point, but sod it.
Any luck finding a way off the station?
Still working on that. It might be a little more fiery than you may want. Ah, that's what I needed. I needed some shotgun ammo. Ah, yes, there it is. The Adventurer's Toolkit. I couldn't remember if we just got it or what. So there we go. That's it. You have to craft it. But we'll have a look at that in a minute. Anyway, shotgun shells. We're gonna need some. So many shotgun shells. Might craft a few more neuromods while I'm at it. I've got plenty of things to do. How many shotgun shells is it? 48. That's pretty decent. Yeah, okay. Okay, we are good. We are very good. Right. Let's deal with you.
Just like you to keep me waiting. I'm ready, Morgan.
I don't think you are.
I'll look for more neuromods while you're gone.
I can't believe you were able to find it. After all this time.
There we go. Yeah, you have to, for some reason, I don't know if it's like a bug or a glitch or if maybe you actually have to do this, but you have to talk to her until it appears. So,
Initiating test procedure 29. Variant C, subject V-010655-32.
Subject 32 is in the chamber.
Psychoscopes on, everyone.
Do you have a family?
Prep the Typhon Cacoplasmus.
I have a daughter. They took me from her. I was promised I would see her again. I signed your papers.
Let's stay focused, everyone.
Your family. You must hate them very much to do this. I hear it in your voices.
Track his vitals.
32 is showing signs of distress. Elevated cortisol, heart rate, perspiration. Nothing in the red yet.
Look at me. Look at the man you're killing.
Mimic is in the tube.
Permission to release? Morgan?
What you do kills us both.
Release.
I like how she does actually react.
Typhon Cacoplasmus specimen is in the chamber with subject 32. Subject vital signs are gone.
Not pleasant.
Make a note. Replication followed the usual pattern. Appears unaffected by the subject's age. Morgan, did you get a good scan?
Yeah. Data looks good. Scrub it and send it out to me as soon as you can. I want a new design on the mimicry connectomes before I dive into the sim again.
You've been trapped in the simulation for 3 weeks. Normally, the tests are only a few days long.
You performed the procedure? The what? Killed him? And you knew? Why? And to think, Morgan, I thought you were trying to help me.
I did.
Why would you save me to do this? To buy back some guilt? So I'd forgive you? My father is right. You don't understand. Your father, mother, your stupid, deluded brother. You will never understand family. You don't even understand what it means to be human. Get the hell away from me.
Fair enough. Oh dear. Well, can you control what you did in a previous life? Probably not. Where am I looking? Where am I looking? There you are. I really do think neuromods are the thing that take up the most amount of blocks, like, needed. I think. Could be wrong about that, but...
Morgan?
Yes, please stop saying my name just because I'm standing here. Bloody weirdos. Oh well, fingers crossed. Let's get going. Once I've built a whole bunch of these. It takes so long. You can't like craft a batch. You gotta craft them one at a time. Still, it'll give me a bunch of neuromods to play around with and see what other abilities I can get for myself. Probably will mean the nightmare will be showing up again, but I can deal with that. I've dealt with it before. I will deal with it again. One more, and we'll be good to go. Right, let's see what we got. Neuromods. So we can do that. Increase the effectiveness of the psi hypos, which I almost never use. That's wrench attacks, which again I almost never use. We've got combat focus, which is a special ability that for some reason is not Typhon based. It's basically slow time, you know, bullet time as it's these days called. We got all this stuff. So we got a whole bunch of things that we can get, like you got Psycho Shock. I still don't have that one. Apparently I still need to scan more nightmare targets, which is annoying. Still, if a nightmare shows up again and I scan it, I might actually unlock the damn thing. We don't have any of these, so let's give myself the Kinetic Blast. Just some basic stuff. If you has a negate stun. Negate stun. That'll come in handy. Electrostatic burst. Electrostatic fire. Yep, I'll take that. Elemental defense is always nice. Create physical blast. Get that one. Get that just to unlock some things. 50% less damage from ether attacks. Hope you change position. I don't think I need that one. Let's see what else. That pretty much gives me one of everything to mess around with. So we'll leave it there for now. And that should, theoretically, have created a nightmare. Theoretically. But it doesn't seem to have shown up. Oh well, whatever. Oh well, we'll continue with the story and we'll see if it decides to show up again. Which it might. Okay, so checking my objectives. Who is December? Mixed signals, that's fine. Yep, that's it. Those are my only side quests. Who is December just leads to a false ending, and the mixed signals is it's an optional quest that you kind of complete if you want to, but it doesn't really affect anything in the long run. So that's good. So yes, we're off. We're off to continue with the rest of the game. I'm pretty sure, with the exception of one side quest that happens right at the end of the game, which is a bit weird, I'll explain when we get there, I don't have anything else left to do. Almost a shame. Right, off we go. Up to Alex's office. I could go another way, but I think just running there is best. Whee! Let's do it. He's not here.
Morgan, I won't be joining you.
Don't worry, there's no trick. Just a gift from your big brother. It's the truth, like I promised. Took me a while to dig it up. Someone wanted to hide it from you. My computer, another video. Give it a look and we'll talk. I'm sending you the password, assuming you haven't hacked your way in yet.
Which I did. So, it's not that, it's that. What did you got to say for this one?
My name is Morgan Yu. Year is 2035. I'm aboard the Talos 1 research facility. What else?
Why are we making this video?
Right. Because my big brother is paranoid. Psychometric data is showing statistically significant variance in personality patterns between trial runs of the new neuromods. Whatever. I feel more like myself than ever. I mean, look at this. We did it, Alex. It's real.
Enjoy it while you can, because in a few minutes, it'll all be gone when we strip out the neuromods and reset.
I know, including my memory of it.
No way around it. Let's talk about the backup.
So, the Typhon organisms have been producing an elaborate structure. Material is unknown, purpose unknown. My gut tells me it's kind of a neural framework, but externalized. Still waiting on analysis to confirm. In the meantime, I've given Alex the design for a device I think could shut it down, if it ever broke containment. Alex just has to grow a pair and commit.
You don't have to take all the credit. What if it doesn't work?
It'll work. Trust me. What else are we going to do? Blow everything up? That won't save us.
And if it does work, is it worth it?
The people that come after us will be smarter, stronger, immortal. They can judge us if they want. But they'll know they exist because of the things we did. I'm ready. Do it.
And so that was the video.
Well, there you have it. Everything I've done is what you've asked me to do. I didn't think you'd believe me unless you heard it from your own mouth. The tests, they changed you. Not a lot at first, but eventually, the constant stripping of your memory, I didn't know who you were anymore. All I want is to have my sister back so we can finish what we started. The device you mentioned, it's an advanced version of the null wave. It's the only way to stop the Typhon without destroying everything we've been working toward. We're just missing some scan data from the coral to complete the design.
Good evening.
Help me finish this, Morgan. And then, you can have my arming key. I don't believe you want to use it anymore, but you can have it. I left the chip set for you on my desk. You'll need to upgrade your psychoscope to scan the coral. I'll send you the scan locations.
So that's what we have to do. We now have to fly around the ship and scan some coral. Here we go. Okay then. Modify target. Okay, so we need to get rid of one in particular. We'll temporarily get rid of far scan and add in that. So what was the performance sneak attacks performance on my health? Have I already got that one equipped? Yes, I have. The Adventurer's Toolkit. Game Master is proud of you. As a reward for getting the following, you get increased recycler yield, increased wrench critical hit chance, more efficient flashlight, crawl through tight spaces more quickly. It's just kind of a shame you get such a nice little piece of tech at the end of the freaking game. Right, I suppose technically I'm getting it at the end of the game. When you get it is up to you. Okay then, right. A Weaver? Weaver? So the word Weaver. Where is there a Weaver? I didn't see any Weavers. Oh, there he is. Hi. Boom. Oh. That didn't go so well. Right, so the coral node... Where are they? I know there's one on the outside of the ship. Are they both on the outside of the ship? They might be. Can't remember off the top of my head. Right, let's go. Things start sort of happening now. This is kind of the last loose objective you get. After this, things start chugging along at a much faster pace, and as you sort of barrel towards the end of the game. The ending sucks. I want to brace you for that. The ending is not good. I mean, it's not the worst ending to a game I've ever played, but it's not exactly
I've been
great.
thinking about the video Alex showed you. Your brother believes that version of you is the true Morgan. But why? Just because it came first? If someone had made you, then I suppose your truest self would be the one that fulfills whatever purpose your maker intended. I know who made me, and why. Did someone make you, Morgan? Were you made for something? If not, you'll have to invent your own purpose. Or have none at all. Strangely, of all the things I know about you, I don't know what you believe. You have to decide, Morgan. Who are you?
Major ethical dilemmas.
Morgan, that video was... I'm still checking it against my directives. But if scanning the coral will grant you access to Alex's arming key, then perhaps it's the best course. Perhaps knowing the coral's purpose will reinforce your decision to destroy Talos 1. Just be careful. We're running out of time.
Nice. Guys, I'd rather deal with these guys because they're... Well, at least they're easy to kill. Where the hell did that come from? Have you been following me since I left that room? You probably have, haven't you? Anyway, we gotta go in here. I believe we already have.
I don't want to alarm you, but there's been a launch from the Argus platform. The board of directors has caught wind of the situation here. I suppose it was inevitable despite my efforts. That's why it's important we act quickly, decisively. They'll try to take this out of our hands, Morgan.
Come back here, you son of a... Thank you, dear God. Stop that. Stop it. Stop exploding. Right, let's... Oh no, I did reload that. Okay, that's fine. Right. So where did the remnants... I think they went through the wall, so that's not going to do me any good. I can pick this one up at least. Right, so there's one over there. Coral node, apparently.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Fascinating. It's holding the psyche of all their victims. Your hunch was on the right track. It's a kind of neural structure. Synaptic-like activity up and down the length of it, like it's communicating. Just one more to go. I knew you could handle this.
Wasn't exactly
Our father
hard.
warned me not to stake so...
You better do something. The reconstruction is destabilizing.
They're lying to you.
Hurry.
Search complete.
Give me just 1 second. Alright, I can take that off now because I don't need it. I am definitely going to need the far scan.
Excellent work. All that's left is integrating the data after you upload it. Hard to tell from just a scan summary, but... Wait. What is... There's some kind of neural tripwire built into the coral. Christ. Morgan, get back to my office. We have to get your data uploaded now. Hurry.
Oh no, what could be wrong? Actually, nothing's wrong. It's just something that lets you get one of the endings. Righty ho. I haven't decided which ending I'm going to go for yet. I think I know which one I'm leaning towards for this particular playthrough, but don't really think that it matters in the long run. Ah! What are you doing to me? No, I want to go. I want to live. Please let me live. Trying to think, where's the fabricator and the... We got a couple more things to do first. Yeah, but this is where things start getting bad.
Here's my terminal to upload the data. I'll get it integrated into the fabrication plan for the new null wave device as fast as possible. And be careful. The Typhon will begin to sense our intent to harm the coral. They're gonna come after you. I left something for you on my desk that should help.
Yay. Just want to nip down to the fabricator. Well, more the recycler than the fabricator, but... Oh, really? Huh, thought I had more than that. Well, there you go then. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Certain things are going to start happening now. Oop, that's the wrong turning. Going the wrong way. I don't want to do that.
Morgan, January was right. It was not you. But I keep hearing your voice and my father's voice. And it was not you. I know. You saved me because you wanted to. That is not the same person on the recording. Something's changed. I need to see that. I'm better now. I'll do what I can to get us off the station alive, but that log is coming with me. If you truly want forgiveness, you'll help me get it to where it belongs. No matter what that means for you and TranStar.
Typhon lure, some neuromods, and a fabrication plan. Okay, now like I said, this is where things start getting kind of bad. Upload, and guess what happens?
Morgan, transfer is halted. Something or someone. Shit.
This is Commander Walter Dahl. The TranStar Board of Directors has authorized me to take full command of Talos 1, effective immediately. All employees must now report to the shuttle bay for evacuation. Those of you unable to comply, transmit an SOS and my team of rescue operators will locate you. One last thing. Alex and Morgan Yu have been relieved of their positions. Do not consent to their requests or assist them in any way. Dahl out.
Yeah, rescue operators. these guys are going to be a constant source of pain for the next 20 minutes or so. Because they keep spawning and they don't stop until you get rid of an annoying pest.
We're locked out. It's Dahl. He already has his hooks into every major system aboard Telos 1. I have to admit, I'm disappointed with our parents. I knew that they had a contingency in place, but a small foolish part of me believed they wouldn't use him against their own flesh and blood. Regardless, we're not getting this coral data through until we do something about it. I don't like it, but you're gonna have to get into his command shuttle. See if you can locate his access point and cut him off.
Yep. So now we gotta go down to command. Time to go. Remember how I said there was only one thing you needed to do in the shuttle near the end of the game? Yeah, pretty much this. You go into his shuttle and you find out... You find out where his main operator is. You'll see. Like I said, this is only going to take me about 20 minutes. And then it's more or less a straight shot through to the end of the game. Like I said, I'm more or less done. I should be done by the time 6 o'clock my time rolls around. It's 10 to 5 now, so it gives me an hour. Trust me, I can do this in an hour.
Morgan, I heard the announcement. No, I will not give you up. You are there for me. I am here for you. If you'd indulge me, I have a proposal that could get us off Talos 1 without any more bloodshed. Just don't harm Dahl until we've had a chance to speak in person.
Oh yeah, that's right. We need to go speak to him.
Morgan, Dahl will know you're coming. All TranStar personnel are outfitted with tracking bracelets. I have no doubt his operators are already on their way to rescue you. Those bracelets are issued and removed in deep storage. Worth investigating if you want to fly under the radar.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can do that. Damn it, I wish I'd remembered that before. Okay, let's talk with you first.
Morgan, I was worried Dahl or his rescue team had intercepted you.
They are NCA-9 black box operators, not a rescue team. Rescue is not among their list of commands.
January, not now.
Yes, of course. But Dahl, his arrival may help us, as long as you have not killed him. You see, Dahl, he's a recipient of several neuromods, a standard array of combat, tactics, interrogation mods. As I'm sure you know, your father, the board, is very thorough.
Dr. Igwe, please present your conclusion to Morgan.
Igwe, if there is a point.
Well, yes. You see, Dahl's mods are early C-series betas and vulnerable. As such, he has old-school thinking on some matters. If we remove them, he may forget his mission here, yet we would still have access to the shuttle and a way home, provided his piloting knowledge remains intact. It's a risk, but worth taking, I think. He'll have to be subdued, of course. I'm afraid that task falls to you.
There is no one else alive on the station who can pilot the shuttle.
It's worth a try. And there's been enough killing.
Morgan.
Your brother, he likes a microphone.
A
spotlight. He can't resist, even though he's hiding. And you are running around like a nervous rat. I hear you, chewing the wires and shitting in the walls. Are you trying to fix the mess you've made, or just get away? I pride myself in being prepared for the worst, but this is truly a masterpiece.
Yeah, the bad guy bitching and moaning at you. Always happens. Alright, so first things first. Do the under the radar thing. We go into deep storage, remove my tracking bracelet so he can't find me. That should, if memory serves, trigger another event. Wish I'd remembered before I'd gone all the way down here, but whatever. I needed to talk to Igwe anyway. Igwe anyway. I'm so accidentally hilarious. It is so good. Not really. Man, it is freaking ghost town in here right now. Like, usually Zero's shown up by now, but he's just like nowhere. Oh well. Screw it. Now where's deep storage? Hi. Complete other side of the level.
As a reminder, all personnel must complete monthly physicals during their stay aboard Talos 1.
Here we go.
Dr. Yu? Morgan? Oh, man.
Oh yeah, him. Luther Glass. He's already dead. It's I'm not exactly sure how they did it. Presumably using the same thing that got me into deep storage in the first place. They pretend that he's alive, and then you go into the room and there's nothing but like a dozen black box operators, and you have to fight your way out. It's kind of fun. I might do that actually.
Operator deployment resuming.
Damn it. Need to go up. Whoa, great. Woo. Okay, let's go. I'm pretty sure. Where's my Really? A poltergeist now? Enter tracking bracelet ID actually. What's my 0913. 0913.
Coming through.
Gotcha. Now he doesn't know where I am. Sort of.
Clever lab rat. Now.
Hehehe. So that pisses him off a bit, but it gets him off my back for the immediate. So I need to... I can run into there and do that if I wanted to. It's not really a big problem. It doesn't get you much. It's just more thingamajiggies to fight. Okay, so I've got to go down to... Oh, that's right. I got to go to the shuttle. I got to go to the lobby anyway, so I can always swing in and do that when I go to the lobby. That's cool. Like I said, things start happening pretty fast at this point. You feel like you're racing against a clock, although you're actually not racing against any kind of clock. Hi. Goodbye. It's just easier because these things spawn infinitely from the replicator things. The what are they called? The things that build the robots. Deployers? Deployers? Probably. Okay. So yeah, they just spawn infinitely from there. So there's virtually no point in dealing with them because it's just like, well, do I really care that much? No. No, I don't. Get off the thingamajiggy. Right. Let's equip you. So the There's a glass is up here, apparently. Boom! Because why the hell not? I'm here.
Morgan?
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
Visual contact. Engaging.
Requesting new operator.
You get a bunch of stuff out of it at least, I guess, but
N-CN9 black box operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear of aperture.
but like I said, they mostly just kind of keep coming. Eee.
Suit integrity damaged.
Woo! Success. The weird thing is his body is like always here. Like you can interact with it earlier on in the game. Oh god, he's building another one. Okay. Time to go. We need, apparently my suit is damaged, so I should repair that. Okay, so my next objective is Shuttle Bay. Yay for that, I guess. Let's go. You move around a lot during these last bits. Well, it's just gone 5 o'clock. Yeah, I can complete this game in an hour. Easy. Right. Wait for it. Come on. Oh, okay. Yeah, that works too. Gotcha. Woo! I love this gun. When you get this thing fully upgraded, it just wrecks all operators.
New operator.
You say new operator? Was that you? Oh, it is.
N-CN9 black box operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear of aperture.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Damn it. Forgot about that. That was my fault. General web, coagulation gel. What are you doing? Right, first we hack. Because this will come in handy a little later on. X. And X.
Requesting new operator. Structural upgrades detected.
Hack. Balls to this. Go the bleeding long way around, shall I? Oh dear. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh, it's because I tried to go the other way. Let's try it again. Hopefully do better this time. Oh good, look, it's randomized. See? Told you it was randomized. And you didn't believe me. Or maybe you did. I don't know.
N-CN9 black box operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear of aperture. Insufficient typhon material found. Standing down.
You do get a good chunk of loot from these things, so I suppose that's a sort of fair exchange. But it's still kind of annoying that they endlessly respawn and you can't stop them until you deal with the whole situation. We're in. Shame we can't fly the shuttle, apparently. Just loot everything. Because why not? Mission parameters. There we go.
Commander Dahl, this is William Yu, acting chairman of the TranStar Board of Directors.
I will need your credentials to authorize this mission.
Of course. My authentication sign is Zeta Invictus Emperor Tangerine.
Sign checks out. Good morning, Director Yu. Shuttle is hot and holding orbit. Awaiting mission parameters.
You must secure every piece of Cobalt clearance level technology and research aboard Talos 1. Then eliminate all TranStar personnel.
All personnel.
No survivors.
It's your show. And their funeral.
Payment will be deposited into 6 separate Benelux accounts. After you transmit evidence of success.
I leave my operator feeds on. Just keep watching.
We strongly advise deploying your technical officer to a station router inside the firewalls first. Ideal site would be in the hardware labs.
Yes, I've seen the schematics, Mr. Yu. Goodbye.
You will destroy this transmission after.
Hardware labs, huh? That's fair, I can deal with that.
Operator deployment resumed.
Really? You're pumping out more of them? Well, hardware labs it is. Let's go. However, as you can imagine, he's not just going to roll over and let me do that. At least I don't think he does. If memory serves, assuming it does what I think it's going to do now. It might not. This scenario can play out in a couple of different ways depending on how, you know, like the order in which you do things. So let's see what order the game naturally delivers to me. And we'll see. Nope. Here we go.
I'm told my ops are hidden as an HR expense in the TranStar books. It's true. I do solve people problems. Your workmates hiding in the cargo bay are going to suffocate in a few minutes. Maybe you can save them, but you'll have to come out of the walls, Rat. Life support. The clock is ticking.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Morgan, Dal's cut off oxygen to the cargo bay. There's nothing I can do from here, and none of the doors are responding. Atmosphere controls are in life support. If you can help, do it quick, or this is the last time we'll be talking.
So the choice is, if you go after the robot,
Miss Elazar's right to be alarmed, though her assessment is mistaken. Dahl is manipulating the oxygen and nitrogen mixture, with nitrogen flooding into the atmosphere.
yeah. So if you keep going after the robot, Dahl will actually abandon that plan and go to a kind of plan B. I remember that happened to me last time I was playing on this game, and I was surprised because usually I go after Dahl and then go for the robot. Because if you go for the robot, then he goes directly after Alex. But if you go after him, the robot is still pumping out endless amounts of those black box operators. So you actually have a choice about which one you do first. Which I kind of like. You know, that it actually gives you that choice.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hi. We didn't seem to care about that. Fair enough. Whatever floats your boat, man. You guys were having a big scrap down here, weren't you? Fortunately, my sneaking ability is pretty darn good.
Life support air quality ratio below standard operating levels.
I know, shut up.
Atmospheric containment flush recommended.
We need to zap him in order to knock him out.
Life support air quality ratio below standard operating levels. Atmospheric containment flush recommended.
Okay. Hello, doll.
Casper,
I read you.
what's the situation in Cargo Bay?
Holding. Small group of survivors still present. Oxygen. I expect loss of consciousness momentarily.
Good. We'll see how our friend Morgan responds. Have you been able to put a tap on Morgan's transcribe?
Negative. The encryption is trivial, but another user is employing countermeasures against me. I would like to dedicate more processing power to it.
You can't stand to be beaten. No. Keep current allocation.
You're fine.
Life support air quality.
Morgan, you did it. I'll arrange transport with the medical operator. Then we can see about removing his neuromod. And hopefully, gaining a shuttle in the process.
And there's the cargo bay one. You can actually choose, like, do you want to take one out of the power plant? Take one out of psychotronics? And you can do that.
The air's flowing again. I can breathe. And I hope this means Dal can't. Thank you. A little longer and... Never mind. Elazar out.
Alright, now we gotta go back up to the bleeding hardware labs. Interestingly enough, the location of his... what did he call it? Casper unit? Is actually random. The first time I played the game, I remember it was in... the Neuromod division. The other place I remember it being, I think it has been in the hardware labs once before, and I also have seen it on the outside of Talos 1 in space. So its location is randomized every time, and that's actually what happened last time I played this. I wasn't planning on going to it. I was gonna do Dahl first, but I just happened to run into it when I was doing some stuff outside of the ship. So I ran into it, killed it, and then it triggered off a different series of events. So I had to like play catch up almost, which was unexpected. Not in a bad way, of course. Oh, hi, you. Okay, here you are. Now you decide to show up. Hello. Nah. We having fun yet? Boom. Oh, I didn't scan the bloody thing. Oh well, too late now. I was too busy focusing on trying to kill the bleeding thing. I forgot about that. Oh well. Quick, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Dr. Yu, Dr. Igwe, we have the subject, Dal, and his life signs are stable. Thank you. We are prepping him in the Neuromod division now. Come as soon as you can.
Will do. But first I gotta take care of one other problem. Once we get rid of Casper or CRISPR or whatever it was. No, CRISPR's that genetic modification thing. Casper. Pretty sure it was Casper. Once we get rid of that, then they'll stop pumping out those stupid black box machines. There may be a few left over, but they won't make any more. That's the point. Obviously, you don't want that. They're kind of annoying. Right. Now, where is he? Tech officer over here. Yeah, we'll let those guys have their scrap. Looks like he's in... Where are you? Ah, you're in the ballistics lab. Fair enough. You done? What are you attacking over there? Gotcha. They never finish the job. Always leave it to me, don't you? You always leave me to clear up your messes. Honestly. Where's the other one? Ah, there you are. Right. This way you can break them, so that way they can't, like, attack you in any way. Someone was attacking me then, I felt it. Oh, there you are. Hi! Once I get rid of Casper, we'll be fine. Well, hi there.
Commander Dahl, this is Casper. Status report. All major servers and terminals are locked.
Whoa! Fire.
Doors are working again, Morgan. Nice work. I'm taking what's left of my crew to the atmosphere controls and life support. We're going to clear out Dal's shitcat operators and make sure there are no more mishaps with the air on this station.
Dal populated his entire crew with customized operators. He made the mistake of hanging his hopes on a machine. Flesh and blood is messy, Morgan, but it's the only thing that matters in the end. Well done. The upload just kicked in. Meet me in the Arboretum. We have important work to do.
Yeah. But first we gotta head to the Neuromod division and check on Dal. I know, at the back of the throat. I've got 3/4 of an hour to polish this off. I think I can manage that. Actually, technically speaking, we got a little bit longer. I'm getting takeout tonight, so I don't need to rush downstairs to start cooking. I can just go out and buy it whenever I want. I do love me some takeout. Food. Okay then, right. There we go. Right, let's go check on Igwe. He's got weird names in this. I suppose because they're supposed to be like multinational and all that stuff. Loading takes so long in this game. You spend like 5% of this game just waiting for freaking loading screens. And I've got a beefy computer. Yep. Right. I swear I'm always have to use that one. You're upstairs, aren't you? Yeah, you're up there. Take a bit of time. Hi.
Dr. Yu, Morgan. I was afraid you wouldn't make it.
How did you with that
the subject
here?
Dahl has been Secured. I believe I've isolated the correct neuromod. It is essential we say as little as possible of what has happened on the station and focus on the situation. Dahl, if memory serves, should resort to field training and react accordingly. He was never one to question orders. Ready when you are, Morgan. Remember, if this works, say nothing.
Here we go. Do we have to scan him first? I can't remember.
When extracted, Dahl's memory should revert back to the inception date, and he should forget his assignment here.
Yay, it worked.
What? Who are you? Morgan? Your father's been asking about you. And Alex. I was supposed to report to him about her retrieval after modding up. Where am I? Why am I restrained?
Commander. Dahl, I am Dr. Igwe, Chief Physician here.
I've seen your face in the company directory. Alex's pet. The discredited parapsychologist.
Ah. Commander Dahl, you've suffered a severe head injury as a result of a crisis here on the station. We need to evacuate at once, but we couldn't leave without you. Are you able to pilot a shuttle?
What? Yes, of course I can pilot. Wait, what emergency? Is this Argus installation? Where's Casper?
I'm afraid there's no time to explain. We need to get to the shuttle bay and prepare for departure. TranStar mandate. Doctor, you can confirm.
Of course. Morgan, you look like shit. All right, let's get Daddy's precious child off the station, or TranStar will blackbox me.
Sounds fun. Hey, look, he's a good guy now.
Just need to check your vitals. Wouldn't want our pilot to faint.
There's nothing wrong with me.
Alright, so we'll just leave them there and they'll get us off the station, or get everyone else off the station, assuming I decide to go down with it. Anyway, I haven't decided yet. As I said, I'm leaning towards one. If somebody actually shows up before the end of the stream, then I might let them choose. On the other hand, if nobody does, I'll just flip a coin. Right. Now we can go back to the Arboretum. And now we can actually move towards the end of the game. Actually. This is pretty much it right here. You know, it's no good. I was hoping I could last, but I'm afraid I'm just not going to be able to. I have to go to the bathroom. Okay, I will be back in just 5 minutes. I genuinely was hoping I could go without making a break, but I couldn't last. I just couldn't last. Anyway, we'll get going and we'll be fine. Dear God, it is still raining outside. It has literally been raining all day today. Oh well. Right. Okay, now where were we? Oh yeah, that's right. We were going to see Morgan. Oh wait, I'm Morgan. We were going to see Alex. Without their main control robot, they all just sort of fall to the floor, which is cool. Just whap them a couple of times. And we'll be good to go. So yeah, as I said, this is...
Morgan, we're in life support now.
Oh, good.
It's all clear. Air's normal across the board. I lost some good people fighting the black boxes. And Dal wasn't here. If you see him before I do, make him pay.
He's a ticket out. So anyway, yeah, this is pretty much where the game ends. Once I activate this button, which I remember in an earlier episode I sort of made a point of pointing out how weird that looked. Yeah, once I press that, it literally triggers what is end game. So I'm just going to make a quick save, because I haven't done that this whole time, and then open this up. Hello, Alex.
I promised you my arming cape. All I ask is you hear me out first. And you can blow Talos 1 to pieces if that's what you think is best. I don't think you'll do it. I know. Because I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me. You showed me anything was possible, even if the price was steep. That part of you is still in there. We can make history, Morgan. Not those leeches on the TranStar board of directors, not Mom and Dad. You and I. Just like we planned. We've got the data to confirm what you suspected. And Carl is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I think you know. Ever since we first tested the Typhon neuromods, you've known. This fabrication plan is for the null-wave device prototype you conceived. It will hijack the Carl signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Take it. And the army key, like I What? Morgan!
Hello. I think Mommy just showed up. Hello. No, you can't scan it. Well, you technically can scan it, but I wouldn't recommend it. To pick him up. Come on, let's go. Come on, big guy. Let's get in here. You got a lot of stuff in here. And I'm gonna loot a lot of it. Yeah, this is literally where he's been hiding himself the entire game. It's like a sort of safe room, I suppose. A couple of interesting things in here. There's, where is it? Gotta find the blatant thing first. Somewhere around here. Oh yeah, we can take stuff off of him. Which is pretty neat. Let's have a listen to those. Actually, while I try to find
here
the
we are. Hopefully you'll never have to listen to this recording, but if you do, then something unfortunate's happened to me. I suspect enough by now to abandon the notion of destroying Talos 1. I've always been the one who thought we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me that we could do anything we imagine. No matter how ridiculous. I hope you still believe that. If not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my sister succumb to pessimism. We have the data to confirm what you suspected. The Coral is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching out to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I have a feeling you already know. I'm carrying a fabrication plan for the prototype null-wave device you conceived. Make one, then place it at the heart of the coral. We'll hijack the Morgan, thank you for what you did. You could have left me to die. It's more important than ever now that we finish this the right way. Take care of the null-wave device. I'll head for the bridge as soon as I catch my breath.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact qualified engineers needed.
Specimens required.
For some reason you can scan these tentacle things 3 times, right? But they never lead into anything.
Well, here we are. Hopefully you'll never have to listen to this recording, but if you do, then something unfortunate's happened to me. I suspect you've seen enough by now to abandon the notion of destroying one. I've always been the one who thought we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down.
Oh, they turned up.
But you convinced me that we could do anything we imagined. No matter how ridiculous. I hope you still believe that. If not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my sister succumb to pessimism. We have the data to confirm what you suspected. The coral is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching out to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message, and who is listening to it. I have a feeling you already know. I'm carrying a fabrication plan for the prototype null-wave device you conceived. Make one, then place it at the heart of the coral. We'll hijack the coral's signal and use it to deliver a massive...
So I'm just going to head down to the lobby real quick. Mostly because it's the easiest place to go to. And I'm pretty sure there's still gravity there. And then we'll go into Morgan's office, fabricate everything I need to end the game, and then we'll make a decision. Like I said, pretty sure I already know what I'm going to do. Sort of leaning towards one way for a while now, so...
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds, history. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However, we can skip that. A Typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos 1 for lunch. Ergo, Alex is wrong. Destroy the station, just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
Destroy the station? But didn't you hear him? The null wave. Alex is correct. It could work and preserve what we have learned here. We have to try.
Igwe, look at the alien outside the station.
Of course it's a risk, but we've seen the generator work. To destroy all this, to murder a species, and the research lost. It's...
January's right, Morgan. We can't let these things get back to Earth, even if one of them hit Earthside.
Morgan, please. Destroying the station should be the last option, not the first.
Well, here we are. Hopefully you'll never have to listen to this
This is
recording,
the third
but
time
if
we've
you do,
played this.
then something unfortunate's happened to me.
Hooked up some more
I suspect
supplies.
you've seen
Take
enough
what
by
you
now
need
to
and
abandon
don't be
the
shy
notion
about
of
using
destroying Talos 1.
I think that's everything. I do need some... Oh, no, I don't. I got a second one there. I thought I was going to say, oh, I need some more shotgun ammo. But no, I don't need more shotgun ammo. I got plenty of ammo for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I've always been the one who thought we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me that we could do anything we imagined. No matter how ridiculous. I hope you still believe that. If not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my sister succumb to pessimism. We have the data to confirm what you suspected. The coral is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching out to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message and who is listening to it. The heart of the coral is in psychotronics, in the original containment cylinder. Placing the null wave device. We'll override the entire coral network with our own signal. Use your psychoscope to locate the exact spot.
If I could listen to this the third or fourth time.
Here we are.
Dear God.
Hopefully you'll
That's
never
not the
have
one I want to listen to.
this
I want to listen to one
recording, but if you
after
do,
that.
then something unfortunate's happened to me. I suspect you've seen enough by now to abandon the notion of destroying Talos 1. I've always been the one who thought we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me that we could do anything with no matter how ridiculous. I hope you still believe that. If not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my sister succumb to pessimism. We have the data to confirm what you suspected. The coral is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching out to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message and who is listening to it. I have a feeling you already know. I'm carrying a fabrication plan for the prototype null-wave device you conceived. Make one, then place it at the heart of the coral. We'll hijack the coral's signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Good luck, Morgan. I just regret I won't be at your side to see it happen.
Right.
Okay. So my voice is obviously familiar. Probably sound more tired than usual. It's been never-ending. The rooms and protocols to test the new mods, the risk is substantial. But if we succeed, copying neural networks from the Typhon onto human minds is going to change everything. So, I'm putting myself in the sim. I've done everything I can to make sure I don't wind up lobotomized. One last safety measure. Let me introduce October. Say hello.
October.
Hello, Dr. Yu. October will help you remember what you're supposed to do if things go sideways. Once testing starts, there's no going back. When they uninstall the mods and reset the test, it'll rewind me. I'll forget everything. Theoretically, they could keep me reliving the same day over and over, and I'd never know. If you're listening to this, that's probably what happened. It also means I don't know if I can trust my own brother. Alex won't like what I have to say next. I started plans for a prototype null wave strong enough to kill every Typhon on Talos 1. I hid a copy of the plan on top of the data tower by the scary chair. You know the one I'm talking about. Alex agreed to explore the idea, but I know my brother. First sign of trouble, he'd rather blow it all up and blame someone else. So, you're probably on your own. There's a lot at stake here. Too late to stick our heads in the sand. You know what to do.
I think it's interesting that if you think about it, there's always been this idea of it was Alex on one side and January, a version of you, theoretically at least, that had the choice there. But if you think about it, you could have easily just had October fighting for the other side as well. So, this is the part where we make a choice. We have two objectives. We either activate the null wave device, or we activate the self-destruct. Personally, and wait for Dahl to contact you from the shuttle, that doesn't really matter. See, this only really takes into effect if you decide to blow the station up, because it gives you an escape. So there are effectively three endings. Two endings, and one of those two endings has two alternate flavors to it. There's activate the prototype null wave. It doesn't matter then whether people escape the station, whether people stay on the station. The Typhons are destroyed. I'm assuming the neuromods are also destroyed. I don't know. Might have been a nice way to end the game with everybody having complete and total amnesia for the whole event, but that's a different matter. The other option, of course, is to blow everything up. Now, if you blow everything up, you can stay on the station and get blown up with it, or you can leave the station using Dahl and the shuttle. So it's a... Whoa, bugger off. Go away. Anyway, I'm going to make a quick save. Again. Because end of the game and all that. I'm doing this one. Just personally. First time I played the game, this is what I did. Interestingly enough. It's basically just a way of saying, I think neuromods are worth it in the long run. We just need more experience with them in the hope that shit like this doesn't happen. There's always next time. This was the decision I made first time I played the game, so I feel let's follow this route through to the end. What time have we got? Oh, we got a quarter of an hour. That's plenty of time. I will easily finish this game in a quarter of an hour. Of course, the credits will have to roll. And then there's a small post-credit scene. Nothing too special, but...
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the Apex, but all my models point to suffering.
Yeah. The Apex is the big creature thing. It's called the Apex. Gee, I wonder why, right? Why did you die? I can't be arsed to deal with all this. Excuse me. What?
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
Boom. Apparently he died. That's where I've got to get to. Let's just hope I can.
Dash CN9 black box operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear of
Shouldn't you be dead right about now? Oh well. Not like I need to worry about saving ammo, I suppose.
Microgravity detected.
Here we have it. Heart of the Coral. Let's see how things end, shall we?
Adrenaline and another dose of Morgan's cell lines. Do it. That should do it. Come to the bridge. We can finish this thing once and for all.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Assume Alex's plan succeeds. Then what? You're taking a massive gamble that there aren't more predators like the Typhon. In the history of the universe, humans have only recently become self-aware. Yet you're going to kick the door open on a much wider and older cosmic ecology. One that feeds on consciousness. These are shark-infested waters. Alex believes we can be the bigger shark, but what if we're just poor swimmers, and now there's blood in the water?
Good. Let's just go, shall we? Gotta get back up to the bridge. See, I told you there was at least one objective in the bridge. Every area does have at least a couple of reasons for you to go there, but it's like usually later in the game for quite a lot of them, which is why it's a bit weird. Like, it's like some of the areas exist because the level design needs them rather than the gameplay needs them. Now, in and of itself, that's not a bad thing. It means that they actually thought about this space station as an actual functional living place. You know, it's not just a place where a game happens, it's a place where people lived before the game happened. So, you know. But it's interesting, I think. Alright, so now we gotta go back up to the bridge. In we go. Bridge, 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 bridge. I think you actually probably could. Like, you could put the null wave thing device down and put in the arming keys. I think you can do that. I'm not 100% sure. I've never actually tried. If anyone out there has ever tried that, let me know. I'd be curious to see what happens when you get to the end of the game. Because now we've got to activate the bleeding thing. Come on, forward, please. Nope. Whee! That's the wrong one, but never mind. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on.
Microgravity detected.
Yep, we're still in 0G here for some reason, and I don't really know why.
Material inconclusive. Calibration request.
Alright, bridge, 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 bridge. Ah, no. Roof. I mean, look at the size of this bloody thing. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. It looks rather, unpleasant. Hi. Go away. Bloody tentacles. Let's go down here. Go through the door. Into the, bridge. And then that'll be it. We press a couple of buttons, have a small interaction, and then game ends. In my mind, I'm kind of hoping that I can get away with the song that plays in the credits. I might do a small render of the credits just to see if it... and then sort of upload that to YouTube to see if it whaps me with a copyright strike or not. We'll see what happens. Time to go.
Morgan, Igwe, what's the update on our patient?
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery, and we are making our way to the shuttle bay. I've informed him of the threat to the station, and...
Fine, Morgan, I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
We're gonna get that signal off before it's too late.
Consider the risk. Alex's plan, if it works, is only a short-term solution. None of us has the right to endanger every life on Earth.
If anyone's playing God here, it's you. Your lunatic plan denies everyone a birthright to the stars.
You know how neuromods are made. The demand will only increase. In the future Alex envisions, many will die for the benefit of a privileged few.
I'm not arguing with a glorified desktop. Kill it, Morgan.
Okay.
You made the right choice. The terminal's linked up again. It should only take a few seconds for a signal to propagate through the coral and lobotomize every Typhon on Talos 1, including the big one outside. The rest of us should get away with a mild headache. I'll let you do the honors, but you better hurry.
Let me control this. I wonder if I can see the bleeding thing. Oh. Nah, it's damaged. You can't.
You made the right choice. The terminal's linked up again.
That's it. Now this is the end of the game. There goes the shuttle flying off.
Well, it's both an easy answer and a complicated one at the same time.
That's quiet.
It is the future, today. More importantly, our past, today. This is the work TranStar does. Every employee working together. It's immortality. And it is beautiful.
That's it. That's what happens. You press a button, a cutscene plays, and then the credits roll. Yeah. I've actually seen an interview with the developers of this game, and they say quite specifically that they don't like the ending for this game. Like, really? They really don't like it. Anyway, here's the thing. I gotta skip the credits. Honestly, I can't take the risk that this music is going to get me a massive copyright strike, so I'm going to skip it. I'd like to let you watch the credits, because the credits are actually a pretty good sequence, because it shows the Typhon first taking over that area of the ship. But we've got a little more to see first. A hidden place. Post-credits scene, because of course there is.
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
Look at my hand.
It probably thinks it was dreaming. That nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Leitner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind, or an attempt to integrate its dual natures. But its most surprising act was sparing Da. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was the man in psychotronics, Ingram.
Would you let it live?
Yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help, and it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that. I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to activate the null wave device. Why? To preserve the Typhon technology? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we have to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something.
It spins. Now that's one hell of a monitor setup. Imagine gaming on that.
What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
You actually have a choice. You can kill them, or you can take his hand. Kill them, take his hand. Well, I've been playing the good guy the whole time, so I guess I'll take his hand.
We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
and that's it. that's how the game ends. You know, just massive sequel bait ending and all that other stuff. Wow, that 15 hours? Wow, really? I suppose probably there were a few times where I had to pause and stuff. Rescued humans 19, humans killed 0, neuromods installed 233, human abilities acquired 44, Typhon powers acquired 18. You see, this is new. You never used to get this, but that's pretty decent. Lowest difficulty was normal. I played the whole game on normal, so yeah, that's it. That was Prey. That was the ending to Prey. Kind of sucked, didn't it? It is really annoying. The game is fantastic. The ending sucks. How many games can you say that? This type of game, which I believe is called the Immersive Sim. I think that's the kind of game it's called. They always have great gameplay and terrible endings. Like this, terrible ending. Deus Ex Human Revolution, terrible ending. Bioshock, terrible ending. Infinite, I will say, Infinite is different. Infinite had a really, really good ending. Balls to the walls, batshit crazy. But that was an enjoyable ending. But I don't think that game quite classifies as an immersive sim. I mean, it might, but it's a little more action orientated. Which I suppose maybe you could call it action, immersive sim perhaps. Or immersive action sim, maybe. I think the definition of immersive sim, it has to have some kind of RPG element, typically light. It's typically a very light RPG element. Although sometimes it can be an active one. Deus Ex Human Revolution has something of an active RPG element to it. It typically has large open levels where there are multiple routes forward, and there's always more than one way to solve a problem based on the choices you have made. Games like Bioshock, games like I suppose less Bioshock. In Bioshock you can pretty much do everything regardless of your choices, but Deus Ex Human Revolution is definitely like that. This is definitely like that. I believe Dishonored is like that, although I haven't played that yet. I own it, but I haven't played that, so ultimately I would say this is a really good game, and immersive sims have been making something of a comeback lately, but they never sell well. And I don't understand. This is one of my favorite kind of games. I love games like this. Games that just give you a nice little hub. Each level is a little hub that you can just fuck around in and explore. I love that in a video game. And I think it is a shame that games like this are, for whatever reason, not well received. And I think that sucks. Because games like... people put a lot of effort into these kind of games. These kind of games are not easy to make. You know? But, oh well, there it is. That's pretty much the end of it. That is Prey. So what you gonna do? Now for the record, I don't think I'm gonna play Moon Crash on live stream or any other way on video. I played it a little bit when it first came out. I didn't like it as much as the main game. My big problem with it is it gives you a very strict time limit. And because the whole point of immersive sims are that you can take your time and do whatever you want and do it your way, giving the player such a strict time limit kind of feels opposite to the kind of game this is. It's not to say you can't have a time limit, because certain quests in this had a time limit, but it gives you a permanent time limit. Now the whole point of it is that you have the time limit, and then you either die or complete your objective within that time, and then you reset and start again from scratch. But your characters, it basically becomes a roguelite, and I'm not sure if that fits. I'd have to play it a bit more. Maybe I will come back to it and play it at some point in the future, but I just wanted to play the main game for this. Anyway, next week we'll be back to Spooky's House of Jump Scares. I don't know how far I'll get in that. Maybe I'll complete it, maybe I won't. I think I've got about 300 rooms in the first hour, because I only played for an hour because I wasn't feeling too good that week. So I might be able to get to the end. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So, that's that. As for what we'll be replacing Prey, like I said, I have a few ideas. I may buy a game and play that, and it would be a game I haven't played before, obviously because I'm buying it for the first time. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. So anyway, I'm going to end this here. Thank you all for watching. For those of you for those of you who are watching this on live stream, which is no one. There's no one here. I've been talking to myself for 3 hours. But yeah, please bear in mind you can so for those of you watching the archive of this on YouTube, please bear in mind you can subscribe to me on YouTube. I appreciate that. Leave me a comment on the video. I'd like to hear your thoughts about the ending, because I won't show you the other ending. I could, but I can't be bothered. There's plenty of videos on YouTube for it if you're that desperate to see it anyway. It doesn't change much. The only difference, the only real difference is that the cutscene after you activate the button on the bridge is different. It shows the station blowing up, and depending on your choice, it either shows an inside view of the station blowing up if you chose to stay behind, or an external view and the shuttle zooming off racing the explosion if you left on the shuttle. So those are both fine. The obviously the post-credit scene stays largely the same. The only difference is they talk about blowing the station up rather than saving it. That's pretty much the only difference. The end credit scene, the post-credit scene I should say, does change depending on your actions in the game. Like if you run around killing people, then they'll talk very negatively about you. Positive. So, you know, being a good, they talk good things about you. Doing bad things, they talk bad things about you, obviously. I think that pretty much speaks for itself. So, yeah, the endings aren't massively different. And, you know, sequel bait ending, I don't know if we're even going to get a sequel. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know what I'm going to play next. But yeah, as I said, if you're watching this on YouTube, leave me a comment, like the video, share the video, subscribe, do all your usual stuff. And I will see you next week or in the next video on my channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye. Whee.